it. Hey, listen, y'all. Listen, it is your boy, Minister Jimmy. And y'all, listen, this is what we call lunch and learn with the Lord. Amen. Listen, y'all come on in. Come on in. Amen. Tag, share. Let everybody know. Amen. Lunch and learn with the Lord is on. Listen, I know y'all on y'all lunch break. Listen, we're going to try our best not to have you here for long, but guess what? We are going to learn, amen, together today. Amen. So do me a favor, y'all. Listen, go ahead and grab your juice, your drink, your coffee, or whatever food you eat, where you went and got you a cheeseburger, where you went and got you a Philly cheese steak, got some chicken wing. Go ahead and grab it. Because y'all, it is lunch and learn. Amen. With the Lord. Amen. Listen, y'all come on in. Come on in. Listen, let everybody know. Amen. Lunch and learn is on right now with the Lord. And I am so glad, I'm so excited that you came in and joined us today. You could have been doing other stuff, but I'm excited. I thank God for you, for everybody that's coming in. I thank God for you. Listen, we're going to get you. Oh, let me look on here. I see, hey, listen. I see y'all coming on in. Y'all coming on in. Amen. Come on in. Come on in. Hey, listen, we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump in. Like I said, I know I ain't got a lot of time, but we're going to go in. We're going to jump in this thing, and I'm praying that somebody gets some out. Amen. The message on today. We're going to learn together today, y'all. Listen, I'm coming from First Corinthians. And listen, you're in the Chronicles, you're in the wrong one. I mean, I'm coming from First Corinthians 13, 1 through 13. Now, I'm not going to read the whole 1 through 13. But when y'all get a chance, go back and read it. I'm actually going to read verses 1 through 5. And I'm coming from the King James Version. Amen. Amen. And it reads, verse 1, 1 Corinthians 13, 1 through 5. And it reads, though I speak with the tongues of men and angels and have no charity, I am become as sounding brass or a tinkling cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy, and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, I have no charity, I am nothing. Amen. And though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I gave my body to be burned, and have no charity, it profits me nothing. Verse 4, charity suffers long. It is kind. Charity is envy not. Charity vaineth not itself. Is not puffed up. Doeth not behave itself unseemly. Seek not her own. Not easily provoked. Thinketh no evil. Amen. Listen, that's 1 through 5. Amen. Listen, love, 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 love. Love is very, very complicated at times. Amen. Very confusing. And love is sometimes very, amen, frustrating. Amen. Love will have us dealing with people who we know mean us no good. And we will catch ourselves saying these words. I need y'all to catch this, because do me a favor now. I know y'all have said some of these words, because I have too. But love will have us saying some of these words. Amen. But I love them. I love him, or I love her. Listen, if anybody have said those things, somebody who they know they're dealing with, they should be dealing with, and you said those things, give me some thumbs. Give me some thumbs. Y'all don't leave me out there. Amen. But love will have us saying all those things. And verse 2, it states, though I have the gift of prophecy and understand all mysteries and all knowledge, and though I have all faith, somebody do me a favor, type faith in the chat, type faith in the chat, so that I can move mountains and have no charity, I am nothing. Amen. Y'all say charity. Well, what is charity, man? Jimmy? I'm glad you asked. Charity in the Christian thought is the highest form of love. I'm going to say that one more time, because you couldn't have heard what I said. Charity. What is charity? In the Christian thought, amen, charity is, amen, the highest form of love. Amen. Listen, this brings me to principle number 1. Y'all make sure y'all go ahead and write this down. If somebody need a little help, amen, we can put this in the chat for me. Amen. Principle number 1. Without love, our labor is in vain. Woo! Listen, y'all couldn't have heard me, so I'm going to say that one more time. Principle number one, without love, our labor is in vain. Amen. Listen, verse 3 says, and though I bestow all my good things, all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned and have not charity, which is love, it profiteth me nothing. Listen, I didn't say that, y'all. That's in the word. That is in the word. So you can't say relativity. No. That's in the word, y'all. That's in the word. Amen. Listen. Which brings me, amen, to principle number 2. Amen. Principle number 2. Doing things religiously doesn't mean you have love. Boy, you couldn't have heard me. I'm going to say that one more time. Doing things religiously doesn't mean, amen, you have love. Amen. Even though I good and take my hard working money and give it to the poor, and even though I take my money and set up a big table and feed the homeless, it doesn't mean nothing if I don't have love in my heart. If we do things religiously, all right, if we're doing things religiously, it doesn't mean we have love. That means we just doing it because somebody asked us to do it. You couldn't have just heard me. That means we doing it because this is what we do this time of the year. Just like you got certain people, they come to church on Christmas and Easter. They do it religiously because what? Society says those are the big days that we need to be at church. All right? So doing things religiously doesn't mean we have love and we're doing it because we love doing it. That just means we're doing it because somebody told us to do it. That's what the world doing. Amen. When we get up every day and we go to work, some of us going to a job, amen, that we don't like, but we get up every day, we be there on time, every single day, we take our lunch and then we go home. We do these things religiously. It doesn't mean you love doing it. You couldn't have heard what I just said. There's some people that everybody knows that I'm condemned. There's some people, amen, I listen to what I'm saying. I love what I'm doing. I love my job. I love doing this. I'm not doing this religiously. This is my heart. This is where I'm at. I have people call me all the time asking me about how I get started with my job, what I need to do. All right? And one of the first things that I ask them, y'all, this is under God truth. One of the first things that I ask them, are you doing it for the money? Are you doing it because you love this field? Y'all couldn't have heard what I just said. I ask them, are you doing this for the money? Or are you doing it because this is what you love to do? This is what you had a desire to do. This is what you had a passion to do. Even if you don't know how to make a bunch of money, would you continue to do it? And you know what? A lot of people say, well, I'm doing it for the money. And when they tell me that, I tell them, you're going to fail. You're doing it for the wrong reason. Because what you're going to do, if you go a week and don't sell one car. Yeah, I knew y'all was like this. Well, what you going to do? If you think you're going to jump in here and do certain things and you're doing it for the money or whatever reason why you're doing it, what happened if that idea, that thought of why you're doing it don't work out? Then what you going to do? Yeah, I knew I want to get too many thumbs up in life. Listen, doing things religiously doesn't mean, amen, that you have love. Amen. That ain't what that means. Amen. Listen, sometimes we do stuff, y'all. Sometimes, amen, we do stuff just because. We do stuff just because, amen. We do stuff just religiously. We do stuff just religiously. Listen, how many know even when it comes to church, amen, religiously meaning we do things on a regular basis, amen, like I just said, just because, amen, like just because it's a Wednesday or just because it's a Sunday, amen, we go to church. We know those are the days, amen, that we go to church. If we're doing those things religiously, that's not love. We're doing it religiously, amen. Amen. And some of us, amen, come to church looking like we really don't want to be here. How many know that's not love? Listen, I can't tell y'all how many times I see people coming in They ain't smiling. They're coming in loping. And it's almost like I can tell, if it's funny, I can tell that they at church just because it's Sunday. Now, a lot of times, I be looking around. Now, everybody know I be seeing them, pastors be preaching and do what they do on their phone. The word be going forth, people be on their phone just like this. Don't be paying no attention. Amen. They just there religiously. They ain't there because they love, they want to be there. They just there, amen, religiously. Amen. How many know that love is long suffering? Amen. Love is long, amen, suffering. Amen. Listen, when you love someone, you don't try and seek revenge. It's good. Listen, I'm getting excited about this. This good. When you love somebody, when you truly love somebody, you don't seek revenge after them. Amen. He or she did. If he or she did this and made you mad, if he or she, they did this, they did that, and they made you mad, now I'm finna make him or she mad also. How many know that's ain't love? Because somebody did something to you. They did you wrong. They did something to you, to your family, or they messed you up, whatever situation. So what you gonna do, you gonna return the favor. Like they say, oh, it's get back. It's get back. Like young folks say, oh, I got them, I'm standing on business. Listen, that ain't love. That is not, amen, Lord. Let me give you a couple examples. Amen. Let me give you a couple examples. Now, this is for some of the couples. Amen. Let me give you a couple examples. Amen. This is for the couples here. All right. This is for the couples. Now, y'all bear with me here. Amen. Listen. Here it is. She drove all the gas out my car and didn't put that back. So I'm going to get her car and drive all the gas out and don't put that back. How many know? That's not charity, y'all. That's not love. And I'm gonna tell you about my wife. Now, my wife, she'll do it. She won't drive my car, but baby, listen. You'll get in her car, you be on you all the time. And then if I drive it and don't put nothing back, she ask me why you put no gas in my car. Now I ain't gonna lie. Now a lot of times I told her, I be telling sometimes because one day I didn't know what I got in there. It wasn't nothing in there when I got in there. No, I ain't put that in there. Hey man, but listen, I ain't gonna just take her gas out and drive like that. See, the time she done drove my car and then put no gas in, you know what I'm saying? Did I say something? Yeah, I say something. But I ain't turning around and drive her car and drive it all out. Listen, tell somebody that just petty. That ain't love. That is straight. Amen. That's petty right there. That's petty. Let me give you another example. Amen. Listen, Pastor said he's not teaching Wednesday. Pastor said he ain't teaching on Sunday. Amen. But Minister Rush, Minister Tiffany, Lady Wren, Minister Jimmy, they gonna be teaching. Amen. They gonna be speaking. Amen. And you say, well, I don't want to hear him or her, so I'm not coming to church. I want to hear my pastor. Listen, that's not love. Even though I understand we love to hear our pastor. He's a powerful anointed speaker. But I mean, no, we have to support everybody. Amen. We can't just say I ain't coming to pastor. Listen, y'all, that ain't love. That is not love. Amen. Listen, here's a kingdom shout. Amen. Here's your kingdom shout. When I love you, God will keep blessing. When I love you, God will keep blessing me. I'm going to say that one more time. As long as I'm loving you, amen, God will continue to bless me. We have to understand the power of love. You know, Pastor got this big thing. He said it at church. He said, everybody, amen, deserve at least 8 hugs. Everybody deserves at least 8 hugs. You know why he said that? Because something about hugging, they feel that love. Amen. Love covers a multitude of sin. Amen. It's something about, amen, showing that love. And we have to make sure, y'all, that we are walking in love at all times. We have, amen, when we have love, we don't try to embarrass one another. Y'all, listen. When we love somebody, when we truly love somebody, there's no way that we will embarrass them. Amen. We won't put each other on the spot. When we have love, we won't put each other on the spot. But when we have love, we will pull the person to the side and we'll talk to them. I'm gonna say it one more time. When we have love, when love is in our heart, if somebody be wronged you, if somebody did something to you, instead of trying to embarrass them and call them out, you will put them out to the side and talk to them, because there's some people who may have offended you and not even realize it, y'all. So we have to make sure, instead of when we have love in our heart, it's always ways to handle things. We don't act like the world and be ugly and nasty with folks. That ain't what we do. When we got an altar with our brother, we put them to the side. We talk to them. Listen, let's talk to them, y'all. We got to talk to them. Hey, man, listen, we won't talk cruel and ugly to one another when we have love. We won't be ugly and nasty and speaking real ugly and harsh to one another. When we have love, we won't do that, amen. When we have love, we should always be willing to lend a helping hand. Amen. Listen, we should always be willing to help. We should always be willing to help. Amen. There's so many things that are going on. So many people need our help. Amen. When we have love, amen, we will always be willing, amen, to help. Amen. How many know that love would never fail us? We know the saying, killing them with love. Amen. As long as we have love. Amen. Love, amen, will never fail us. Sometimes it can hurt. But amen, love will never, amen, fail us. Listen, I hope y'all ate. I know it's time to get back to work. I hope somebody got this, somebody got some good out this message on today. Amen. Listen, thank y'all for tuning in. Amen. Listen, until next time, it's your boy Minister Jimmy, and I'm out.
Get connected and stay connected with everything KBB with our downloadable app. Get it today on Google Play or the Apple Store. Download it now for free.